There are a number of early signs that Fagradalsfjall Volcano in Iceland may be about to erupt. In the weeks leading up to the eruption, there was an increase in seismic activity and changes in gas emissions. The ground also began to bulge, and there were changes in water temperature. There are a number of early signs of a volcanic eruption. Here are some that were also seen in Iceland. 1. Increased seismic activity. Earthquakes are often a precursor to volcanic eruptions, as the magma moves underground and causes the ground to shake. 2. Changes in gas emissions. Volcanoes often release gases such as sulfur dioxide and carbon dioxide before they erupt. An increase in the amount of these gases being released can be a sign that an eruption is imminent. 3. Changes in ground deformation. As magma moves underground, it can cause the ground to bulge or subside. This can be detected by satellite imagery and other instruments. 4. Changes in water temperature. Hot springs and fumaroles, which are vents that release hot gases and steam, can become hotter or more active before an eruption. 5. Changes in animal behavior. Animals may sense that an eruption is coming and may start to leave the area. In the case of volcanic eruptions, road fissures can be formed as the magma rises towards the surface. The magma can push up on the ground, causing it to crack. Road fissures can also be formed when the ground collapses around a volcanic vent. In recent months, there has been a significant increase in earthquake activity in Iceland. This earthquake swarm, as it is called, has been centered on the Reykjanes Peninsula, where the Fagradalsfjall Volcano is located. Scientists believe that the earthquake swarm is a sign that magma is rising towards the surface. This could lead to a volcanic eruption in the near future. Earthquake swarms are often associated with volcanic eruptions because the magma moving underground causes the ground to shake. The more earthquakes there are, the more likely it is that an eruption is imminent. In the case of the Fagradalsfjall Volcano, the earthquake swarm has been increasing in intensity and frequency in recent weeks. This suggests that the magma is getting closer to the surface and that an eruption could happen at any time. Scientists are closely monitoring the situation and have warned people in the area to be prepared for a possible eruption. Here are some of the reasons why the earthquake swarm in Iceland is signaling a potential volcanic eruption. The earthquake swarm is centered on the Reykjanes Peninsula, where the Fagradalsfjall Volcano is located. This suggests that the magma is rising towards the surface in this area. The earthquake swarm has been increasing in intensity and frequency in recent weeks. This suggests that the magma is getting closer to the surface and that an eruption could happen at any time. The earthquake swarm is producing shallow earthquakes, which suggests that the magma is relatively close to the surface. Scientists have detected changes in ground deformation and gas emissions in the area, which are also early signs of a volcanic eruption. Iceland is an island country located in the North Atlantic Ocean. It is known for its rugged scenery, glaciers, volcanoes, hot springs, and geothermal pools. Here are some of the things that Iceland is known for. Lagoons. Iceland is home to a number of beautiful lagoons, including Blue Lagoon. This geothermal spa is located near Keflavik International Airport and is known for its milky blue waters. Rugged scenery. Iceland is known for its rugged scenery, which includes waterfalls. Iceland is home to a number of waterfalls, including Skogafoss, Seljalandsfoss, and Gullfoss. Glaciers. Iceland is covered in glaciers, including Vatnajökull, the largest glacier in Europe. Volcanoes. Iceland is home to a number of volcanoes, including Hekla, Eyjafjallajökull, and Fagradalsfjall. Roads. Iceland has a number of scenic roads, including the Ring Road, which circles the entire island. Frozen lakes. Iceland has a number of frozen lakes, including Jökulsárlón Glacier Lagoon and Mývatn. Iceland's rugged scenery is a direct result of its volcanic activity. The island is located on the Mid-Atlantic Ridge, a divergent plate boundary where two tectonic plates are pulling apart. This creates a zone of weakness in the Earth's crust, allowing magma to rise from the mantle and erupt onto the surface. Over millions of years, volcanic eruptions have sculpted Iceland's landscape into what it is today. The island's mountains, valleys, glaciers, and waterfalls are all a result of volcanic activity. Here are some specific examples of how volcanic activity has shaped Iceland's rugged scenery. Mountains. Iceland's mountains are formed when magma erupts onto the surface and cools to form solid rock. The mountains are then eroded over time by wind, water, and ice. Valleys. Iceland's valleys are formed when rivers and glaciers carve through the mountains. The valleys are often filled with volcanic ash and pumice, which were deposited by volcanic eruptions. Glaciers. Iceland's glaciers are formed when snow accumulates on the mountains and compresses into ice. The glaciers then flow down the valleys and carve out new valleys. Waterfalls. Iceland's waterfalls are formed when rivers fall over cliffs or ledges. The cliffs and ledges are often formed by volcanic eruptions. Iceland's volcanic activity is not only responsible for the island's rugged scenery, but it is also a major source of energy for the country. Iceland uses geothermal energy to heat its homes and businesses, and it also generates electricity from geothermal power plants. Volcanic activity is a natural process, and there is no way to predict when or where the next eruption will occur. However, scientists are working to better understand the factors that contribute to volcanic eruptions so that we can better prepare for and respond to them. Iceland's rugged scenery is a testament to the power of nature. The island's mountains, valleys, glaciers, and waterfalls are a reminder of the forces that have shaped our planet.